Gotta sip with the blue bottle facing outward so people know that I have taste. Blue bottle, sponsor me. Oh my god, there's blue on the bottom of the cup. I just realized that because of the viewfinder. So I usually don't make fashion predictions like on my channel or anything because I'm really bad at judging what's going to be popular. But skinny jeans are on their way back in and I'm here for it. I recently bought a pair and I gotta say, kind of love the styling implications, and let me show that to you guys in this video. Let's get to it. Howdy y'all, I hope you guys are all doing well, I hope you guys are safe, and I hope you guys are healthy. My name is Josh, and I absolutely love clothing and personal style, so if you're into that type of content, feel free to subscribe to me on YouTube, as well as follow me on Instagram, at @wears_Galdo. Pants, jeans, silhouette of pants. Big baggy pants have been really popular and have only gained in popularity more and more as the years go by. For about, I would say, 6 years now, at least that's when I first started to adopt bigger, baggier silhouettes. I definitely did some research, and I was like, the last time I wore like a dedicated pair of skinny pants, like pants that were marketed as skinny jeans, was in 2019. Well, pants, bottom shorts, whatever you want to call them, have really gotten ridiculously big, and I definitely love that. I really enjoy big baggy jeans, pants, just because they are so comfortable, and it allows me to wear something that is like less stretchy but is still comfortable. The less stretch a pair of pants has, the better the established silhouette is. By means of, like, say if you have a very thick rigid pair of pants are made of a thick rigid material, they tend to keep their shape a lot better over time if they are bigger, baggier, and not conforming to your body. And I have loved wearing big, baggy jeans for a while. But as most people in fashion would say, trends have a tendency to kind of cycle back around every 20 years, give or take, like, a number of years. But 20 years ago, from the time of me making this video, 2025, is going to be 2005. And I think that's pretty spot on for this next upcoming trend. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, and this video is just going to be a testament to how wrong I am. But 2005 is going to be, at least in pop culture, is going to be kind of the transition into a period where people really did experiment a lot with their clothing. In 2005, I was 9 years old, and in the subsequent years into the kind of late 2000s into 2010s, I loved rock music. Metal, rock, emo, pop punk, all this stuff. That's when scene kids were absolutely huge. Emo stylings were great. So skinny jeans were really popular at that time. Skinny jeans, low-rise bell-bottom jeans, or bootcut jeans, and it was just so popular. A lot of men were wearing women's jeans just to get it as skinny as humanly possible. I remember this very vividly in middle school. My parents looked at me like I was crazy for wanting to like get a pair of women's jeans. But that's not the only time that skinny jeans got really popular. Take it another 20 years back from 2005. In the 80s, a lot of rockers wore a lot of skinny jeans, skin tight skinny jeans. I would argue that in the 80s they were even tighter than the jeans that you can find today. But I digress. This is not a history video. This is about looking forward into what will get popular, or, if I'm right, what will get popular, and for me to try skinny jeans again and see if it fits in my wardrobe. Now, I went ahead and thrifted this pair of jeans right here. This is a pair of Levi's 511s. If you look it up right now on the Levi's website, it says that 511s are their slim cut, but this is a pair from, I believe, like the late 2000s to 2010s-ish, and in that time, the 510 was super skinny and the 511 was their skinny cut. Now, for some context to my body, which sounds weird, but I am 5'9" and 200 pounds. I am not the skinniest person in the world. Wish I was. I'm not the tallest person in the world. Wish I was. But I am a stockier build. My shoulders are quite wide, and my regular inseam for pants is going to be about a 30. So usually one would think that skinny jeans look best on skinny tall people, which skinny tall people can pull off literally anything. So that's kind of true. But at the same time, as someone who isn't an ectomorph in body type, can it look good on me? As for my shoe selection for this video, I chose a bunch of things that have pretty dramatically different silhouettes and shapes to them, and if you've seen my video in the past or Drew Joyner's video, shoe-pant interaction is extremely important. It is vital. It is one of the key characteristics in an outfit that can make or break a good outfit, in my opinion. And there is a number of shoes here that I picked that I think would go well, and others that purposely I thought they wouldn't go well, and we'll just see how they work out. The first shoe that I was pretty sure that these are going to work really, really well with are going to be the Saint Laurent Wyatt boot. This boot looks great as is. I've had this for a number of years, and I just can't bring myself to let them go because they were an early grail of mine in my fashion journey. But Saint Laurent Wyatt boots, always, always, always a really good pick, and styled with skinny jeans looks really good. I mean, like, it looks natural. It looks like you're a rocker from the 80s. Really, really nice. And oftentimes when Saint Laurent decides to use the Wyatt boots in their campaigns or their fashion shows, it is more often than not paired with skinny jeans or cigarette cut jeans or boot cut jeans, some form of very, very slim pant. The next shoe I'm going to bring up is one that I definitely thought would do well with skinny jeans. It's going to be the Rick Owens Ramones, low top Ramones. I wish I had the high top version, but I've had these for a number of years too. These are very like chunky and bulky on bottom, so I was like, okay, this is kind of a contrasting silhouette to pair with skinny jeans because the bottom is so like wide and bulbous, but sits on top of the shoe really, really well and stacks. And stacking was a huge deal for a lot of people who were into skinny jeans. Stacking on top of sneakers was crazy important back in the day, especially when I was a sneakerhead. Stacking properly on top of your jeans was like so talked about. Next sneaker is going to be the Onitsuka Mexico 66. Really, really popular sneaker as of late. I've had these for about a year now, and I think the creasing looks really good. Sorry about the sirens in the distance. I hope they're okay. It's getting closer. But Mexico 66s, to be very honest, I did not think, I don't think that these go very well with skinny jeans just because stacking at the bottom, stacking like the pants sits on top of the sneaker. Stacking on a very slim shoe, I just don't think looks very good in my opinion. And so if I go out in skinny jeans, I am definitely not going to pair with these. These go really well with like wider silhouettes. The next shoe I decided to pair with them is going to be the German Army Trainer or Adidas Samba or Margiela Gats or whatever rendition of this shoe that you have. This is still a relatively slim profile shoe, but like definitely thicker than the Onitsuka Tigers that I showed you before. This one I think does pair very well with skinny jeans. I am not mad at it. And I mean, this is going to be kind of the most basic sneaker to pair with them. And I kind of like it. I don't think it looks bad at all. Now going back into the boot direction, I went ahead and paired it with these two boots thinking it really would not go well, but I was very pleasantly surprised. So we're going to talk about the Somar Grunt boot. I thought because this boot is so just chunky and thick and the sole is super thick, I thought these would not go well with skinny jeans whatsoever, but because of the relatively higher shaft, the pants pull at the top here, and I think it looks actually really, really cool, really good. As opposed to how most of like the marketing was done with the Somar Grunt boot, most of the time it's like very large, big silhouettes. Skinny jeans with these actually looked really nice. I wanted to kind of pair it with a combat boot, like more of like a traditional shaped combat boot, but low-key this is not traditionally shaped whatsoever. But the Guidi square toe combat boot, love this pair so much. One of my favorite shoes that I've ever owned. But look at that hoof of a toe. But yeah, no, I put it on with these, and I put both the pant over the shoe where it's covering most of the shaft of the boot, kind of giving this funnel effect towards the ankle, which looked solid. But tucking the boot into kind of like the top shaft of this boot also looked really good, and I did not expect that either. So a good number of my shoes are compatible with skinny jeans, which is very interesting. Last up, this one's just for fun. DJ Khaled, Jordan 5s, We the Best. Don't ask me why I have these. You can tell for yourself if they're good or bad with skinny jeans. And you can tell me why they're good. So those are pretty much all the examples that I had to show you guys of the different types of footwear that I wear with skinny jeans, that I can wear with skinny jeans. And does it hold up? Is it something that can fit within today's fashion meta? I think so, because there was a majority of the shoes that I tried with these that looked really, really good with them. And so are you guys excited for your skinny jeans to come back? Are you guys going to go on the indie boho indie sleaze side of things, or are you going to go in the scene emo direction? Either way, I think it looks good. And as someone who is not necessarily super skinny or super tall, I'm glad it kind of works. It's going to suck if skinny jeans come back full force, because most of my pants are super loose now. But honestly, like, at my age, which is 29, I'm very comfortable with how I dress right now, but I am happy to try trends. But I definitely want to know what you guys think about skinny jeans coming back. Do you think it should? Are you guys going to try it? I definitely see it going in that direction because I see low-rise bootcut jeans gaining in popularity right now yet again, and that's exactly what happened to lead us into the skinny era. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I appreciate your guys' time. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Later.